Awakening, so much about awakening is about new beginnings. And then because it has to do with being present here now. How much more new can it be, right? Being present now. And I love the invitation of the new year because it gives our minds and bodies a like a permission, a worldwide collective permission to start afresh if we want to do so, if anyone here wants to do so for yourself. And it's much deeper than a New Year's resolution that tends to go by the wayside over time, right? This has to do with connecting with source, as source, and being aligned and saying yes to wanting to be as aligned as possible. And that is in the moment. That's a now thing. Now I breathe out and I settle. I locate myself as a body, as a mind, as a spirit. Relax as much as possible. Open. It all has to do with attention. Here I am. Here now. I always like to say that. Here now. And now includes yourself as you are. Now is inclusive. Exactly as you feel. Whatever thoughts are going through your mind. Whatever sensations are taking place. Interestingly, you can't get any more here than if you open to the now as it is. And opening to the now as it is being awake in the present moment. And the now is this continuum, right? Now. And it keeps going this now. And now. And the now includes what is taking place right now. You as you are. There's not a better now. There may be a better sensation or experience. But if we're running after that, we're no longer here now, right? So the seeking, spiritual seeking, can still be in the now. It doesn't have to take you out of it. Spiritual seeking is really just a bell, interior bell, saying, hello, pay attention. There's something already here, whole and complete. Your being that's accompanying you, that's here right now, including And it's aware of and including your humanness, your human experience. So seeking is a reminder. It's not meant to take you out of the now. It's meant to remind you of what you really are. Your seeking energy is that longing. That's what seeking is that longing to come home because we know that there's something more that's knocking at our door. Seeking is that knock. Knock, knock. And we're meant to turn around. What is that? What is that knock? Where is it coming from? Your very own self. Knock, knock. Hello. Stop long enough to turn around and look. Stop long enough to be here. Here. Always here in the body first, yeah? That backward step. You land here in the body. And just feel maybe that if there is any uncomfortable energy of resisting wanting to be here, it's sort of this pull, this kind of pull of distraction, pull of wanting to be elsewhere, the habit. It's unconscious at this point, this pull. So seeking comes from within, it's not coming from without. This type of seeking of come back home. It's the ultimate desire, they say. The most true desire you can have, the most useful desire is the desire to go home, to be home, to remember. So knock, knock. Suddenly that knock, knock joke came in. Knock, knock, who's there? Me. Who's me? Me, your very own self. Such a childlike innocence. Who's there? You know, because there's this innocence like, well, who could it be? What's knocking? What's that longing? I wonder is always what I like to say. I wonder, what is that? Turn around energetically. What is that knocking? What is it that is longing? What is it longing for? My very own self is what we can sense. And some of us already know that. It's our very own self. And that perfume of that very own self, it starts to penetrate and come forward the more that we lean back and pay attention and look without looking, just sort of a leaning in. What is that? And it's not going to, the answer doesn't come in mind, of course, right? What is that? It's a felt sense of your being that comes through. Your being. That's my dog Nala. Ah, so it's always in the now moment, this invitation they say, why not? We'll say it's the great invitation, the greatest invitation of your very own self calling you back to remembrance. And why not have this new year be affirming, where you can envision what it is you really want, to really become honest and clear with the clarity of what you really want in this case, in the spiritual wanting, okay? Your true nature. And for those who have so-called, I don't even want to say finders, because they're seekers, and that would mean that there are finders. It's more a remembering. Coming home is more of a remembering. And for those who have done so, and it could be a moment of grace or something, but in the end, it's what makes it abide, what makes it live here is your love for it, which is commitment, right? We tend to be most committed to what we really love. I really love Nala, my doggie, and my children, of course. And I'm very committed, completely in. And I was completely committed and in love with truth. I invite you to be completely committed in love for yourself, in your being. This could be your New Year's resolution, is to give yourself wholeheartedly to what you love. And if you're needing to grow some of that love, place your attention on it and feel it in your heart. Place your attention on your being right now, even. And feel it in your heart. Feel your love for truth. Feel your love for reality, for your true nature. And let the flame of that love grow. Let it bloom. Let it blossom. You can fan it with your love. You can feed it little bits of wood. And you're giving yourself to yourself. You see, this is a love affair. You're giving yourself to yourself. You say, yes, I want this. I want this. I love you. I love this. There's no reason to hold back. We hold back a lot in life, to a lot of things. We hold back in love because opening to love also opens to feeling, to being intimate. Having your heart open is a very intimate experience, isn't it? You sense a lot. When you open to love, it's opening to totality. Because truth includes totality, is totality. So sometimes we want to section off and limit our love for truth. And it's not all conscious. But maybe you can feel inside where you stop and where you're open, and maybe where you hesitate, where you're holding back. Because it's a yes, it's a yes to all of life. It's a yes to yourself as you are. The truth includes everything. It includes all of you as you are.